Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the 25th tutorial in this course, and in this tutorial we're going to talk about few more numeric functions in Python. So the first method that we're going to look at is the mod f method, and what this function does is you pass to it a fractional number and it returns a 2-item tuple, and it gives you the integer part of the number and the fractional part of the number as separate items, right? So for this function we have to import the math module, and that's what I'm going to do using the import statement. I have to type in import math, and then I can use the function by typing in math.modf, right? That's the name of the function, and as I said, it takes fractional arguments. So let me pass to it a number like 11.971, and when I do that, I see that as a result I get a tuple that has the fractional part of the number first, which is 0.971 with a bunch of zeros, and it also has the integer part, which is 11, but it returns the integer part as a fractional value, right? So you don't just see the number 11, you get 11.0. But still, it's a very useful function. I'm sure you guys will be able to build a lot of interesting programs around this function. And the next method that we're going to check out is the power method, and in Python it's called POW. And this method returns the power of a number raised to another, and it obviously takes 2 arguments, and this function also requires the math module. So to use it, I'll type in math.pow, and then within parentheses I'll type the number first. So let's say I want to raise 4 to the power 2, right? I want to calculate 4 square. So I'll type in 4 first, I'll put in a comma, and then I'll type in the power to which I want to raise 4. So if I want to find out 4 square, I'll type in 2 there. When I press the enter key, I see that the result of 4 square is 60. The next method that we're going to check out is the hypot method, and this method is used to compute the hypotenuse of a triangle when you know the base and the perpendicular. So I'm sure we all know the Pythagoras theorem, and the theorem states that the square of the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is equal to the sum of squares of the base and the perpendicular. So it uses this theorem to find out the hypotenuse, provided you give it the values of the base and the perpendicular of the triangle. So again, you have to use the math module for this method. I'll type in math.hypot, and then within parentheses, let's say I want to find out the hypotenuse of a triangle that has 3 as the base and 4 as the perpendicular. So the value of the hypotenuse is 5, and if I want to find out the hypotenuse of a triangle that has 5 as the base and 12 as the perpendicular, the hypotenuse is 13, right? That's cool enough. And the next method that we're going to check out is the degrees method, and the degrees method is it actually returns the angle value in degrees for an angle passed in radians, right? So we know the mathematical constant pi, right? Its value is 3.14, and in Python it's actually a known constant. You can check out its value by typing in math.pi, and there you go, the value is 3.141592, and a few more digits after that. So if suppose I want to calculate the equivalent degrees value of pi radians, then I'll have to use the degrees method. As I said, I'll type in math.degrees, and then within parentheses I'll simply type in math.pi. Right, there you go. We know that pi is equivalent to 180 degrees, and that's what I get. And if suppose I want to find out the degrees equivalent of minus 4 radians, then I can type in minus 4 within parentheses, and I get minus 229.183 degrees, right? And the counterpart of the degrees method is the radians method, which converts an angle value from degree to radians, right? So to use this method, I'll type in math.radians, and within parentheses I'll pass in degrees value. So let me just copy this result and paste it within the parentheses here, and when I press the enter key, I see minus 4, right? So this is what the value that we supplied for the degrees method was, and so this way we've checked that both functions work properly. So that's it for now. In the next tutorial, we are going to begin our discussion on string functions, and I hope you guys are having fun in this course, and you may subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Till then, take care.